Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of That's All Funny. No, I had a guest on earlier, a good friend, Betty Nugz on. We did a live, and that was gonna be the episode, but I'm like, nah, I'll record a short one or one, because it was just great having Betty on. She was great. I'd like to get to know her, yes I would. I started singing her, so you know it's real. No, we'll have her on, as long as she wants to come on. And we have more guests lined up for this week. I know Vito from The Biggest Problem in the Universe should be on Tuesday. As long as he shows up, that'd be great. I really would like to talk to him. I know I got a couple of content creators from Twitch. One of them's named Zombie Gamer Girl, and the other one's named like Bunny, something Bunny. But they're letting me interview them too. So this week's like chock full of interviews and guests, and maybe even Linda too, if she doesn't like hate me for beating her in chess, because I pretty much massacred her the other day, and she's I don't know if she's gotten over it. But let's look at the news as far as today goes. I saw a big deal going around because Sum 41 announced their split after how long? After 27 years together. 27 years! Sum 41, 27 years. Nevertheless, my dress for the occasion was not that I do in the other situation. Would the no date? No. Rock, it was what we're all about. It was what we live for. I want to shout it out. Rock, that's from I think it's from the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack, that song. I think so. Also, Nickelback is from that. Only a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stay here wait. Yeah. I love Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is probably like the greatest comic book movie. Like I could cry my eyes out with Spider-Man 2. It's so fucking good. And like Dr. Octopus, I don't know, the whole movie, Spider-Man 2. I just remember seeing it. You could still watch it. It holds up. And then the arc they give it where they bring him back in Spider-Man, with the three Spider-Mans and stuff, bringing him back as a good guy and all that. It was perfect. Like they did him right. They really did. Even in Across the Spider-Verse or whatever, they do like that Dr. Octavius, the chick version, pretty good too. Like she's like a 7. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, let's look at some other news here. NFL legend Brett Favre calls for Fox News boycott over Tucker Carlson being let go. And I'm trying to make room in my filing cabinet for Who Gives a Fuck. Like, I'm trying to file this under Who Gives a Fuck. Like, okay, Brett Favre, like, yeah, who cares if you're boycotting news? Like, I'd get it if you were boycotting footballs or boycotting I don't know, soccers, because they sound like footballs in Mexico. Or if you were boycotting didn't you like steal money for volleyball? Didn't you like make gymnasiums or something and stole money from it in your town? I don't know, something like that, right? But I don't think people are gonna boycott Fox News that watch Fox News. Like, they're gonna watch it if they're gonna watch it. Tucker Carlson was a puppet. That's all he was. You put a fucking teleprompter and he'd read it. That's it. He was good at it. That's what he did. He even like fucking went on what was it, on Oath, saying that for people not to really believe him as a news personality, that he's really just a character being played in like the Fox News fucking universe. So like yeah, who cares? Who gives a shit, right? Like, fuck you, Brett Favre. Go fucking ask Tom Brady how it is to kiss his son on the lips. See if you get into that. Um Here's a story I wanted to look at. I guess Byron Allen, I don't know who the fuck that is, but he's suing McDonald's for allegedly lying about a commitment to black media. And I don't know who that guy is. I don't know why he thinks he has reason to sue McDonald's because they lied that they would pledge to boost national ad spending with black owned media. Because to me, McDonald's did what? They did that Travis meal, that Travis Scott meal, and it blew up. And I think he's black, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'd have to double check now, but I'm pretty sure he's black. And even though he did that Astro World where, people died because they trampled each other because of him or, occurrences that he didn't try to prevent, hey, that's still giving to black media, right? He's black, he makes music, that's media. There you go. They've kept their commitment. Case closed. On to the next one, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. McDonald's probably will just fucking give them the money because they're literally worth, I don't know what, billions. What's more than billions? Trillions? They're probably worth trillions, McDonald's. And I swear I don't eat at McDonald's just because it's not good. Like McDonald's, I remember like being all about the McRib when it first came out, and then kind of whenever like it left and it came back. But it's really like you've got Wendy's is so much better. Like really, if you're gonna if you see a McDonald's, there's gonna be a Wendy's next to it, and the drive-through is always gonna be a little shorter. So just go to Wendy's, get yourself a burger that was fucking actually cooked by a person and not like made in a weird machine like a fucking in Looney Tunes. It's like like a weird machine. It was made in a Rube Goldberg machine or whatever. But yeah, go to Wendy's instead. Or go to a local burger place. You know what I mean? Like go to your local stores. But don't go to McDonald's. It's not good. And they don't commit to black media. So, that's another reason. Don't do it. Are you still going to do it? You're a piece of shit if you do it. You better not do it. Don't fucking do it. And lastly, I have an article here that says why non-white people might advocate white supremacy. And I mean, I don't know. I would always joke. I'm if you've noticed, I'm a kidder. I like to, rub people the wrong way or just make a joke or beat a dead horse. But I would always joke like, white women are crazy. I had like my white boss who was like, I had a white assistant manager at Taco Bell who like would hit shit and yell at people and like fucking break open his fists by punching the fucking the corn shell tortilla warmer. Like he was insane. But I thought he was like I fucking respected him, so I could see why like they're considered maybe the supreme white supremacy. And I'm thinking about Taco Supreme, white supreme. It makes sense, right? Taco Bell, made by white supremacy. See, do you see like the puzzle pieces, fitting together? Do you see it? Do you see all the connections? No. I I always joke about how like white people are like paint, like primer paint. Like you add another race to it and then it becomes somewhat of another like race, you know what I mean? Cuz you have like a white person who adopts like a black culture, so they start rapping, or you have a white person that adopts the Indian culture, so they start being all hippie like, or the Mexican culture, you know, the cholos. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe a few years back, I would say like, oh yeah, white people, man, they are the supreme race. But now they're like really low tier. They're very low tier, you know. And I couldn't tell you really what's on top. Asian cuff cuff. But yeah, I mean, I could see why people fanboy over the whites, because they've always kind of been on top from the, you know, the slave days when they were like actually on top, you know, and then, you know, slowly it kind of like leveled out. But, you know, it was the white people letting it level out, like, oh, we'll give you some, but not all. And then, of course, you got these hidden like Illuminatis and secret like shit going down where the whites still, you know, rule, but they're letting everyone think that they're not, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's not about it's not about race anymore. It's more about like, I feel gender more than race. You know, like I don't think the whites are on top anymore. It's more the women. If you're a woman who's gay and you're a minority, like you're colored, you're skin colored, whether you're Mexican or black or Indonesian, Asian, whatever, then you're at the top. You're like ready to like go. Unless you want to do like the cheap cheating route and just say you're a man and you're identifying as a woman. Okay, never mind. You're back on top. Like you can do that like God mode. You're basically entering in the Konami code when you're a man, and then you're saying identify as a woman. That's the Konami code. You're cheating. You're just cheating. But whatever. Uh, that's all I really got for the day. I'll be putting out, like I said, the interviews. I filmed a video of me just talking about Rhea Ripley. So I'm gonna try to put that out and see if that sounds good. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for listening. I want to thank Betty Nugz for joining me on the That's All Funny live episode. I really appreciate her. She's great. And I want to thank all of y'all for listening to the podcast. Check out, like I say, the YouTube channel. Check out the Patreon. Check out the website, www.retrohorroring.com, for our merchandise. And like I said, we're going to keep this going. Even if I got to work 2 jobs and fucking take on the world, we're gonna make it, you know. We're gonna make it. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and see y'all tomorrow. Bye.